Tage Morrell, who's going to tip off against Ratliff. The battle of the headbands. That'll be interesting to watch unfold. The two American imports going head-to-head here as we tip off. Sherry Session moved inside, decides to take it from the charity stripe, and it never looked like missing. Great start to the match by the Warriors.
Yes.
That they didn't actually access last night, which might be a tactic from Mark Billington, the coach, of course, taking over this season. Oh, and a great steal. Cartinieri brings it up. Troyer trying to chase, might draw the foul, and that rolls in. What a start to the game for Cartinieri.
Press.
Yeah.
Warriors should be a bit smarter there and help come down and help her out there.
Oh, she wasn't guarding the ball very well there, Troyer, and well pounced on by Kadisha. And
CTT doesn't get going.
Yeah.
You go to her.
Well, she gets in double digits plenty of times. Working inside again, Tage Morrell. You've got a scoreboard that actually has players' numbers and points.
Oh, what a pass by CTT there. Grabs the offensive rebound off the missed free throw.
And all of a sudden...
Defended well by Basham there.
Yeah, well done. Here's Morrell on Ratliff again. Uses her agility to get under the arm. And Woodville, he probably didn't like what he saw. Here's Green.
Look at this ball movement by the Mavericks. That was very well worked.
And
very well worked.
And almost losing the ball there. Gets it out, and Tyson Thomas will take that. She doesn't hesitate.
Oh, bang. Full court press here.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting if she can keep that up all game after playing a game last night.
Here's Whitmore. Sizes it up and gets it over the top of Bedell. And Teresa Kinross has the open look and sinks it. Great point. Outside now, Cartinieri moves inside. She's probably out of lane there, but gives it to Tyson Thomas.
And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you give it to Tyson Thomas?
Yeah. Perhaps not confident. She hasn't had many minutes this season. Cartinieri crosses over, gives it to Tyson Thomas, and the points are starting to pile on now. Kind of bounces off a foot, I reckon, but Morrell now has a chance to post up on Ratliff. It rolls in.
They all worked. They all work.
Yeah. Here's Weiss.
There's not much off-ball movement from the Mavericks at the moment.
No, and a good pass though by Ratliff, and Bedell will float that in. 5 minutes remaining in this term. Quite an entertaining encounter unfolding. The pass to Tyson Thomas is elite from Book back by Kinross. Both sides getting their second chances here. Perkins can post up, but decides not to.
Great ball movement. CTT knows she's lost her player there.
Just to really put the pressure on the Woodville Warriors. Here's Kinross though. Kinross inside, finds a way through Ratliff, and it bounces kindly this time. Maybe gotten the minutes that she wouldn't have had at West Adelaide under Bossy Nodge. So
Morrell is
like you don't mind it if it's on the shorter 3-point. Oh, blocked by Kinross. Blocked again. Oh, she gets it up in the end, but they win it back. Woodville, and you watch that. Morrell with the block, the second block on that end. Kinross with the first. Gives it off to Basham. Basham to Green. Green to Bedell. Bedell blocked by Morrell.
Morrell says no thank you.
Oh, Eastern Mavericks trailing by 5 as we head to halftime. The Woodville Warriors, she could change the game in this half.
Oh, and inside already. And one. Easy layup. Thank you very much. I'll go to the stripe and I'll take my free shot. She said. The Mavericks are averaging 68 points a game, so under 60 would be a very good job.
Sensational, but likewise is Brooke Basham giving them a lead. But here she is again driving past to Tyson Thomas. She hesitates and gets Morrell off her feet. They've started this second half well. His Session looking to get some points on the board. Kinross steps up and delivers. Gets it all the way up before Cartinieri can even effect a press. Session from the outside and hits it. The Warriors find their feet in the second half to operate in, and now Ratliff, she's got pressure on her outside to Cartinieri.
Oh, return fire!
Her feet were on the line, but she's been shooting the ball well, Cartinieri. I just believe that she should just back herself in and put a few more up. That's Kinross again from the same spot she scored from earlier. An interesting battle taking place, a bit of a chess battle between Billington and Osborne and the players on the court, but Basham feels another one. As has Tyson Thomas, steps back for the 3 and fouled. A 4-point play. Woodville not enjoying their CTT scan today. Here is Morrell though. Hasn't gotten going in the second half. Probably well defended to be honest, but Kinross has. She gets that in on the buzzer.
What a pump fake on the 3. Hesitate on the elbow. Go up. Easy layup. Thank you very much.
Working hard.
Pump fake. Hezi. Bang. 2 points, thank you very much. Great block, fantastic block.
Basham gets Kinross off her feet.
The Michael Jordan push off.
Certainly not wasting their possessions as much this second half. Cartinieri drives, finds the avenue, floats it in, and that'll roll.
forward at the moment.
Well, she just finds space. That's one thing. I think when you're that height, you learn to make the most of the space and make your own space because you have to.
Emerald.
Perkis now across to Troya to Kinross. They want to get the ball in her hands too. Great passing. Just finds Session free. This is huge. A brilliant 24 seconds of offense. Saying good night just yet. Perkis, oh, nice spin move. Gives it out, and Troya puts this one up and hits it again. Woodville finding their three-point range here.
As the Royals bring the ball up, and Morel again. You talk about CTT. Morel doing it all. Offensive rebound off her own miss. Puts it in for two. Takes the lead by two.
Tage Morel.
CTT versus Morel. And her brother's on the coaching staff as well, as Basham goes bang from three.
Nevada alumni. Gives it off to Session. Session having a go and delivering.
Mamma mia!
Oh, well moved as well. Basham takes it. Surely not, surely not. Brooke Basham back in front.
This game. Take another one, Warriors. Keep this three-point going.
And moving it inside. In the second half, Basham wants it again. She would have been blocked, but she steps inside and delivers again. Brooke Basham.
Semi pump fake. I just wanted to shoot it. She's on fire.
And Cartanieri with an acre of space. Kanisha Cartanieri, no less. Morel driving inside, gets past Ratliff, but has plenty to beat. Cartanieri with the important interception, and now Tyson Thomas is moving. Troya does brilliantly to keep the ball out
to Morel. Sessions out at the top.
And moving inside, turnover. Basham, what can she do? Puts it over the top. Tyson Thomas, 22 on the clock. Ratliff now has Biddell over the top. Biddell stops, props, and rolls it in. It's tied scores with 15 seconds remaining. The Warriors now moving the ball up court. I don't think the Warriors have any timeouts left. Here's Session, 8 seconds. Kinross, she has Morel inside. Morel back out to Session with the shot. It's short. Morel with the rebound, and it rolls out of bounds. We're going to overtime. Thinking about it, gives it back, and Perkis steps inside. Biddell gets it up and in. Catherine Perkis leading from the front, the captain. That's okay. Tyson Thomas
and they just fixed
steps inside and knocks that down. Moves out, moves in, puts up the J and buries it. Woodville take the lead back. And Tyson Thomas trying to cross over Troya. Troya can't get close. And Tyson Thomas feels it. In either of their possession, here's Cartanieri. Popping it over the top. Tyson Thomas has to work hard to get it. Reverses it up and in.
And one. That was great defense by Kinross though. It's just good offense beats good defense.
Yeah, we watch it again. Collects it, and Kinross is in the perfect position.
Is just says, that is my ball, you give me that ball.
And spent too long on the Tyson Thomas throws it away. And Session back to Troya. Troya inside to Morel. Morel will find space and pop it in. Bonus. And the Mavericks, the Warriors have played this very well. They've only conceded 3 fouls for the turn. The Mavericks not you want to see, but these are just all the more crucial
and
then.
Hits the second to make it a 3-point game.
Puts it up, the hook, doesn't fall. Basham with the rebound and the steal. Teresa Kinross earns possession back for the Warriors.
Produce, hopefully some
Session to inbound.
Kinross.
Yeah, she thought about it. Now Morel on the outside, passed over, 8 seconds on the clock. Perkis driving, gets through, puts it up, off the backboard, a 1-point game. And counting down, we've got 10 on the shot. Basham puts it up over the top. Nice
It was only a 2.
Perkis,
3-point game.
Kinross inside, and Morel puts it in. 15 on the clock, they're going to have to foul. Perhaps not. Oh, you got Tyson Thomas in there. Could she grab the offensive rebound? Perkis almost stepping inside. Oh, Morel does well to box out and gets it up. Here's Session, 8 on the clock. Kinross back to Session. Session puts up the 3 ball and it's not falling. Big rebound. Perkis takes a tumble and as time expires, nothing is called. The Eastern Mavericks secure The Eastern Mavericks have secured their position in finals in 2019. They're going back to finals basketball.